Yep.
Yeah.
You're
We're
welcome.
good?
Yeah. Your
You got it?
All right.
Okay, what would you like to ask me?
All right.
Here at Loara High School, paper is used on the daily, just as any other public high school. Yet one thing that we have here is a problem with what we do with that paper after it's served its purpose. Paper in classrooms is used every day, and depending on the classes, it can add up really quickly for a student. On average, a student uses about 800 sheets of paper per academic year. With that and the addition of over 2,000 students on our campus, this poses a problem that requires a solution.
Our compelling question is, what can we do on our campus to reduce the amount of paper waste produced each and every day at Loara High School? This is the main focus of our problem, seeing that we do not have a recycling program to deal with all of the waste that we produce each year.
We were able to figure out what our students and teachers could do to reduce paper waste on campus. The lack of a recycling program on our campus was a main cause. We asked Mr. Jensen how the school gets the paper overall.
District expense, it's an expense, it's a site expense. We have to buy it. That's why we urge teachers to go paperless, besides it being the right thing environmentally. It's expensive.
Yes, it is. Yeah, we know that.
Departments are allotted so much paper.
Okay.
And then if they need more, each department also has their own budget. Like, I'm just in the process right now of, here's how much money you guys get for next year.
Okay, so like those departments, like science department and
Yep.
English department, right?
Yep, yep.
And they each have their own cap, pretty much, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Then we went to two teachers who told us what they use and the amount they receive each year.
We get one box of paper, which I think is 8 reams per quarter. So 4 boxes total, and that goes to each individual teacher in, at least in the social studies department. Every department does it a little bit differently, but that's how we do it here.
I receive 1 case of paper per quarter, so about 4 boxes a year. But for Avid, we use a lot more. So on average, I think I probably use 4 cases of paper within the first month of school.
Based on the results from our student survey, we acquired detailed information regarding the number of sheets of paper students receive on a weekly basis. For instance, roughly 67% of students claim to receive 120 sheets a week, while a staggering 33% claim to receive more than 20, and in some rare instances, more than 40. In addition, almost 80% of our respondents believe that the school should do more to limit paper waste on campus, and roughly 70% would take advantage of a recycling program for paper. Our interview with our AP US Government and Economics teacher, Mr. Walker, helped shed some light on our predicament.
My experience is that it happens at an insane level on campus. I throw away a ton of paper. If I miss copy, like 100 copies or whatever, and it's back to back, I have no use for it at that point, so I don't know what to do. We don't do like Civil War battles in here, so I have no place to put that paper. It literally goes in the trash. I got nothing to do with it. I don't know what to do with it. I feel really guilty, but I got no other options. So.
Our environment only suffers without a proper paper recycling program, as it's only a one-way road. According to Conservatory, a non-profit organization dedicated to researching environmental issues since 1997, 1 tree roughly equates to 16.67 reams of paper. This calculation is based on trees that are 40 feet tall, 6 to 8 inches in diameter, and containing a mixture of softwoods and hardwoods. The problem doesn't just lie with how much printing paper goes through, but the end result was students throwing most of it away. By lacking a proper recycling program, we are failing to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, save landfill space, reduce energy and water consumption, and so forth, according to the Environmental Protection Agency.
Currently, there is no recycling program at Loara High School.
We used to have a paper waste program. It doesn't exist now, so.
I used to recycle all of my paper when we had the recycling in the classrooms.
The reason we were able to see why it had died out is that there is no support for the program under our students. We hope that this issue will be resolved some way because there is a ton of paper that is being wasted on a daily basis. Based on current calculations that we made, we would be able to make nearly $6,000 in extra funds for our school in one school year.
With this in mind, we have a reason to begin making this change to our school, a paper recycling program that could be used as a fundraiser or simply as an ecological solution to this epidemic plaguing our school and our district. To implement this solution wouldn't take much at all.
You could have them in every room to start with, out on, different locations on the quad. How hard is that? But it's a culture shift. Like you put a recycle bin in each class. How hard would that be? It just hasn't gotten legs because it's a mindset, you know what I mean?
By raising some awareness of the problem and presenting a possible solution, hopefully soon our predecessors will implement a program similar to this.
However, simply recycling the paper wouldn't be enough to significantly counteract our growing dependence on paper as a necessary resource. We wonder if maybe our school could go digital, but this still has some significant downside as declared by our own teachers.
I have thought about going digital. My concern is twofold. One, not everybody has access to them online. I have 2-3 students, let's say. For me, if there's at least just one, that means I'm not giving that kid access to. The second part is that some of your guys' reading abilities are not wonderful online. I'd rather you sit and do like the talking to the text thing where you're writing stuff out because it engages your brain more. It's less passive in my experience.
I try to do assignments online so that the students are able to complete it and then or print it at home, but a lot of the students don't have printers or there are glitches or we don't have access, and so that's one thing.
With this in mind, we have a reason to begin making this change to our school, a paper recycling program that could be used as a fundraiser or simply as an ecological solution to this epidemic plaguing our school and our district. To implement this solution wouldn't take much at all.
Like you put a recycle bin in each class. How hard would that be? You could have them in every room to start with, out on, different locations on the quad. How hard is that? But it's a culture shift. It just hasn't gotten legs because it's a mindset, you know what I mean?
By raising some awareness of the problem and presenting a possible solution, hopefully soon our predecessors will implement a program similar to this and solve this significant problem.